training, personal, you gotta have a consistency, dedication, discipline. If you don't have that, you know, you're always gonna do like 50%. And if you do 50%, you're gonna receive 50%.
True.
In a life, you gotta give it like 100%, you know, and you have to expect 100% because that was your sweat, your hard work that you put every day, and it's a very, very, very important. People, give you 100% every day.
Hey guys, it's your girl Kaya, and you're watching Spill It. It's the show that gives you a glimpse into the performer's mindset and reveals the person behind the persona. In this week's episode, we are joined by Perninha Capoeira, aka Vitor Silva Dos Santos. Born in Brazil, Vitor started capoeira at the age of 8 with the Capoeira Topazio group. As a fanatic for working out, training, and acrobatic flips, having a background in parkour, flying trapeze, aerial silks, straps, as well as Chinese pole, plus being a third-generation martial artist training capoeira, Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, martial arts and performance runs in his blood. On top of teaching capoeira to his students in Laval, Quebec, Vitor was also an acrobat for Cirque du Soleil in the show La Nouba, which ran in Florida, as well as stunts for their Capoeira show in Las Vegas. If you've wondered about the world of capoeira or what it takes to become a part of Cirque du Soleil and could use a dose of drive and determination, then this episode is for you. Before we get started, I wanted to shine the spotlight on the Roadie Clinic. Their mission is simple. They strive to empower and heal roadies and their families by providing resources and services tailored to the struggles of the touring lifestyle. This is a difficult time for all of us, and roadies are no exception. With tours canceled, the roadie community is in need like never before. Visit theroadieclinic.com for more information. If you can, give, and if you need help, reach out. Vitor, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm very excited. And you've been practicing capoeira since you were 8 years old. And most of us are familiar with martial arts styles like karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, and kung fu. Could you explain what capoeira is?
Yes. So capoeira, it's Brazilian martial art. Okay, so original for African, but grown in Brazil. Capoeira is a mix of dance and kicks and fight movements, you know, because of back in the time, the capoeira was kind of a camouflage as a dance, you know. That's why this when people say capoeira is a martial art, yes, but with some dance movement. The way we moving, you know, it's like if we dance, you know, but actually it's kind of how capoeira is, you know.
And now, why did you choose to get into capoeira?
So I didn't choose. Capoeira chose me, you know, because I'm the third generation of a martial art of my family, you know. So all my family did the martial art. They do martial art. I have cousins. They do taekwondo, hapkido, box, capoeira. Capoeira, because of capoeira, I begin capoeira in the street, you know, before enjoy in school. So I begin in the street, and that's how my father did, my grandfather did, you know. So it was kind of was everybody like doing the same thing, because at that time we don't have money and not a lot of school, and all the schools they have for capoeira is very kind of hard to get in, you know. So that's why.
And what would you say is the hardest thing about learning the style?
Well, the hard things to learn capoeira, I would say, is rhythm. The ginga.
Yes.
The ginga is the main movements. The movement that we kind of like we move side to side. It looks like that we dance. You know, that's why people think that is a dance. But yeah, the way you moving, and then combine like the rhythm with the kicks, with escapes for 1 month, 2 months. Like it's like how many times it take it to you get in that rhythm, because we practice with music. And if the music go fast, you go fast. If the music goes slowly, you go slowly. You play as the music going.
That's actually really good, because I know when I'm training, I like to put music on, and that way you can kind of move to the music, but it really just makes it more fun, at least for me.
Yeah, for me too, definitely. And then we have the specific music for capoeira, but I can train capoeira any type of music, because we have a two style that is fast and up, style that is like slowly and low, so it allows you like to kind of let's say you put a classic music, you can train capoeira. You put in a rock and roll, you can train a capoeira.
Ooh, yay. And in a real life threat situation, how would capoeira be more beneficial to use than other martial arts styles?
Well, capoeira is very, very efficient. We have a different type of kick, and I'll tell you that any type of a martial art that you do, if you're a martial art and you train a martial art and you put a dedication, a consistency, doesn't matter. Capoeira, karate, kung fu. If you're good in your martial art, you're gonna be good in any situation that is gonna happen in the street. For me, yes, I train jiu-jitsu and boxing, kickboxing, but I always gonna kind of use the capoeira more.
That makes perfect sense. And now it is time to shake things up a bit with our first Spillet segue, which is a speed round of Would You Rather. 3 questions, 30 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. Would you rather be able to dodge anything, no matter how fast it's moving, or be able to ask any 3 questions and have them answered accurately?
I'm gonna do I'm gonna dodge them, because it's always good like to dodge,
Yeah, true. True.
You don't want to get hit, no?
In any situation, I guess that's helpful.
Yeah.
Would you rather have whatever you're thinking appear above your head for everyone to see, or have absolutely everything you do live streamed for anyone to see?
Live stream, I think, is the best. I think for me, live stream is the best. My goal is always like to show people like what it is. Capoeira.
Yeah.
Share it with them. Because still in those times, people still don't know what is capoeira.
True. And now, would you rather be able to control fire or water?
I always gonna choose a fire. Always. Always. It's part of my side, so it's like when it keep me moving, so yeah, fire.
And now, you are also a member of Cirque du Soleil. I imagine that that's not an easy gig to land. Could you tell us what the auditioning process was like?
Oh, the audition process is depend what is your style. So I'm a martial arts. So when I did my audition, I started 8 o'clock in the morning and finished like 9:30 in the evening. We was 53 athletes, and only me and one girl passed the audition.
Wow.
Because it's not because I was the best. I was different. And that's what a Cirque du Soleil looking for. They're looking for the people that can be different, So you have in your style, you are different in what you do, and this is your kind of, you gotta kind of be the main character of your story. So me, I'm a capoeirista. Yes, I know to do capoeira, but when I'm do capoeira, I'm do different. I'm present different, I'm not present like normally present. I'm present like my capoeira, my way, my style, my vision, and that's like was different because we did so many exercise, splits, straddles, strength, jump from height, acting, improvisation, dancing, acrobatic. Yeah, we did everything. So 8 o'clock until 9:30 in the evening. It was an amazing experience.
Gosh.
Amazing.
And now, once you were selected, what was the training, practice, and preparation like for your first show?
Well, first of all, when you pass in audition, you become a Cirque du Soleil casting member. So you're on a casting list.
Yeah.
So let's say they look for somebody that I have my size, my height, doing capoeira. They're gonna say, "Hey, Vitor, we want to offer you an opportunity to come to work with Cirque du Soleil." Okay, good. So then you go there, and then the preparation, it's like they're gonna examination everything, like all your joint mobility, your strength, your reaction, action. If you were scared, so depend what are you gonna do in the show.
True.
You're gonna need to, for example, I was house troop backup to a main character, so I have to learn all the track for the main character, but also I have to do the house troop. With the house troop is like an artist that do everything in a show. So, and because my show was a martial art, parkour, tricky, so you need to learn all those different modality. Plus, you have to kind of pass for different tests. I say it's a two audition. You do the audition on the day, and when you come to enjoy the show, it's another train. Come to the show. It doesn't mean if they offer you on a contract, it doesn't mean that you're full part of the team. You still need to pass, like, for example, if you get there, you have a big injury in your shoulder, and you have a surgery, you need to have a surgery. They're not gonna say, "Hey, we cannot offer you that,"
Yeah,
because
true.
it's like it's 400 something shows a year, 2 shows a night, 1 hour and a half show each show.
Wow.
Plus all the trainings that we have to do. So that's why Cirque du Soleil is one of the best company in the world, because it's not just about like put a makeup, nice stage, and nice acting. No. Behind all those things, there's a lot of train repetition.
Yeah.
You gotta be consistently, and I mean consistent is like consistently, like first show, second show, first show, second show, 6 days a week. So yes,
Wow.
yeah, but it's amazing. It's amazing experience. Experience.
And I see you have a plaque in the background of your video. Is that from one of your shows?
Yeah, that's one. It's from car. It's like if I live a little bit like this. So this is like all the artistas signature. Okay. So yeah, that's one from car. Car is the story of a twin brother, a brother and a sister that I get their kingdom invaded by the enemy, and then at that moment of the invade, so they get spread, they get separate. So I'm the one in charge. When I was played the main character, I was the one in charge to protect the twin brother. So I was teaching him in fight everything, protecting him into the final battle. So
Oh, wow. And what role do you play in Cirque du Soleil?
So it depends, because I work in two different shows. Now, one show, my first show was Nouba in Florida. I was working a flying trapeze. I was flying trapeze.
Wow.
And the second show was Ka, which was a martial art. So in that show, I was play the spearman, that is one of the enemy. And then I was play 4 characters, 4 different
Oh my
characters.
gosh.
So I play Spearman, okay, that is like one of the bad ninjas, and I was play the prisoner, that is one of the offices that I have to do. I was doing fight scene with one of the girl there. Her name is Mag Mart. Phenomenal. She's phenomenal acrobatic dance. She learned martial art like this. We put a fight scene together, and it was like you're probably gonna see like in one of my videos in Instagram. We having a fight scene, me and a girl. That's her. Then I was playing like the prisoner, which is the office, and I played the sailor. That has a part of the show that has a big boat that I have to jump from the height, and the main character, the jester. So yeah, 4 different one.
What was it like jumping from that height? Like, were you scared? What What went
No,
through your
never
head?
scared. I never been scared. Especially like I never been scared of height because in Brazil, our game is like you go up in a coconut tree, get the coconut, banana tree, get the banana. No, so that's how it was our game. So let's see who's can climb the tree like fast. So we growing that way. That's why we are not scared. I was not scared, but it was good because every time that I was jump, it was different jump. It was fun because you create that story in your head. So yeah.
And if you had to pick one favorite moment from your time performing with Cirque du Soleil, what would it be?
Well, like you say, as a main character or house troupe?
Let's go in general. What's one of your favorite moments?
Okay, so honestly, can I choose two? Or let's say two.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so when I was playing the jester, there's a two moments. It was my favorite moments in that specific track. It was when I was doing my solo because I would show capoeira to the people, and when I do the shadow pop, it's the shadow pop. We learn how to do the shadow pop, like, so that's the moment that me and the twin brother, I was kind of teach him and play with him as a tester. So as a general artistic, was climbing. Climb is one of the number. Then the wall coming like this, and you turn. A lot of pegs coming. You run and you slide and you fight as like the stage keep it twist, and you do all the things. That's like my three
Oh my
my three
gosh.
favorite moments. It's
Oh
beautiful.
my gosh.
If you ever have the opportunity, when these shows in Las Vegas, and we're gonna come back after all those COVID things, we're gonna come back. So please, I always, if you are martial art, that's the show that you have to see. Ka, you're gonna love it because you're gonna see everything. You're gonna see flips and runs, fights, parkour. Like it's unbelievable, unbelievable.
I'm gonna have to put this in my schedule for as soon as we come back because I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
And I'm sure that you've had some funny experiences while working with so many talented performers. What's one of the funniest memories that comes to mind?
Look, I work with the amazing. I don't even know how to description that. Like, I don't have something that I can say more amazing. A word that I can use better. They are amazing. All the Chinese, amazing. Acrobatic, because I was very close to all the Chinese because we do like some choreography, and it's like they are just like wow. But there has like a funny moment is like when we are about to get it out to the climb. We always like play, like tag. Say okay tag, and then but it's like this was like the moments. The moments are like when you are with your friend and you look in your friend, you're on the stage and you look at your friend and you kind of give like a little eyes contact, or you just like something like this. It's
Yeah.
always good because we laugh, we have fun. Oh yes, that's like yeah, making me go far away now. Like it's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful moments and now
Yeah.
memories. Yeah.
And now it's time for Spill It segue number 2 called Teach Me Anything. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, and your task is to teach me something I don't know before the timer's up.
Anything.
It can be anything, as long as
All
I
right,
can do
good.
it in a small space.
All right, cool.
All right, are you ready? And
I
go.
am. All right, so I'm gonna teach you like the first move of a capoeira. Okay, so first thing you gotta do is like hands. That you can do anywhere. Okay, you can do like this, like the ginga. Remember the movement
Okay.
that I say? That's the ginga. So you're gonna try to combine this with like side kicks. You know,
Ooh, okay.
this like I do here. And idea is like one feet go in the back, another one stay in the front. And the same legs, the same arm is gonna be follow with the same leg, you know, and
Okay.
left, right, left and right.
All right. Let's try
So,
this. Just gonna move the chair. All right, we're good. All right, sorry, my head is going to come out of frame. Let's.
I'm gonna stay mirror to you. Then you're gonna put your right arm in front. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and your left and your right leg is gonna be in the back.
Okay.
Okay. So now you're gonna switch to the other side. Yeah. Every time you switch, you want to move your legs too. See my legs in the back and one in the front, and you move. 1. Good. 2. 3. Yes. 4. Good. Now kick. I don't know if you can do the kick there.
I don't have room to kick, but
No problem. So, but the next time you're gonna do that.
yes.
So we call queixada. So now that you're learning the movement. I'm gonna teach you the Portuguese. You know how to say the 2 movements. The first one is ginga.
Ginga.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ginga is the movement. Okay. Now I'm gonna teach you like how to say the kick. Queixada.
Shada.
Queixada.
Queixada.
Yeah. Ginga e queixada.
Ginga e caixada.
Yes, that's it.
Yay.
Perfect. That's it. So you learn your first capoeira movement, your first kick, and plus you learn like Portuguese. And
Yay.
you're ready. You're ready. Enjoy the class now. Oh, that's
I have
good.
now learned the first steps to my mastery.
Yes.
All right, and now when the pandemic hit, everything changed. But what specifically changed for you?
Nothing. 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 And I'm gonna tell that to you because everybody, not just you, but most of my friends, special capoeirista people, because I've been in Canada since 10 years ago. I have my school here, you know, capoeira jiu-jitsu. I always been teacher. That's what I love to do. And I always perform with Cirque du Soleil in Las Vegas. And then when the pandemic is hit everything, so I coming back and I decide to say what I'm gonna close the location. The company, the school is still open, but I just like close the location because I feeling and I see the COVID was not gonna be just like a little bit. It's gonna be the entire
Yeah.
year, you know. So what I did, I closed and I teach a lot of capoeira in the park, in the parks. We and also this give me an opportunity to enjoy outside because when you have an location, you have your space, you know,
Yes.
you train inside. You never train outside. And in Brazil, we train most of the time outside.
Yeah.
You know, but most of the time it's outside. We train all the time outside. So when the pandemic come and it hit everybody, you know, for me was a learning process. I didn't lose anything. I learned a lot about. And then it didn't change it. For me, it didn't change it like in nothing. Not in terms of like, yes, I stopped to performance. Yes, I stopped to teach it. It's okay. It's part of a life, you know. But I
Yeah, true.
continue all my trainings. I continue like I continue performance because we performance every day, right? You train, and when you train, you record and you put it on Instagram. It's a
Yeah.
show. It's a show. You perform for people around the world, but nobody know that. People think it's just like performance, like a performer being on stage. Performer is just like when you have a lights. No, no, no.
I
We
never
perform
actually
all the
thought
time.
about it like that.
Yes, we perform every day. We train, we perform, we record, we put it there, and the people watch us.
Mm-hmm.
As our followers, they enjoy to watch us. So they are our audience, you know. So that's why we still perform. I still teach. I teach one time a week, like online capoeira class. I'm not I'm not fun because I like to grab the foot of my students. Play. It's like this. Your hands like this. I'm a very perfectionist, you know. And then to teach like online, you gotta be more technical. And the class you have to be more kind of specific. You know, when 1 hour class, when I give like in a group and the people with me, I'm do the entire class. They follow me. Now I'm show them the exercise. I stop and then I have to look each one and say, okay, do this, Fulan, do this, okay, do this. You know, it's like it's the learning process in the online class is a bit more hard because you gotta kind of give a time. Let's say you take a class with me and you're gonna do the Ginga. You're gonna learn the Ginga like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. No, even no, I'm not gonna say 5 minutes. I'll say like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Which in the online class, I need to give like more time because of face to face, my left is your right. You know, and then I have to talk to you like if I'm a backward to you. So it's very good. I'm very happy because again, I take the COVID pandemic as a big lesson to me. It teaches me a lot, and I'm not complaining. You know, I'm kind of a recovery for all my injuries because as a performance for Cirque du Soleil, because people always ask you, how was it the job? Hard in the body, but it's like lovely because if you don't love, you know what you do, you waste your time, right? So like all the injuries that I had, I recover now. I'm ready. Now this is like this is God give you opportunity to say, hey, I give this to you. Take advantage. Learn something. And that's what I've been learning, you know? So
but it's really good that you're able to look to the positive of just when everyone else is being fairly negative on it. It's really great that you're able to look to the positive on what you have learned and how this whole thing has really just been a big learning experience for everyone.
oh, definitely. Honestly, let's put it like this. I'm in Canada, right? And I'm very gratitude for this country. And I'm coming from a poor family. And whatever where I am here, I'm very happy, you know, because this is like steps in life that you're growing. Okay. So now nobody not growing. You just learn. You stop to learn. You stop to see. So me, I'm a positive person, like in general. For me, if it has a problem, I'm not talking about the problem. I'm gonna try to find the solution for the problem. That's it. You know, that's how I am. You know, I know there's other people that have a little bit hard time to be like this, and it's okay. They are not better than me. They are not worse than me. I'm not better or worse than them. You know, it's just like two different set mind. I set my mind like this because I already live. I already have an experience in life when I was young with things like this, with like pandemics like this, with like hard times like this. You know, so then today this is just like a deja vu. I already lived that, you know. So now, like so,
It's really great, and we are very fortunate to have all the technology that we do today, and that we're able to communicate with each other like we are right now, just across Zoom.
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking of because a lot of I know I have a lot of friends and they say, "Oh man, technology, you stay in your phone, blah blah blah." I say, "Yeah, thank God that He's given the woman and from the means that are kind of build websites systems that we can kind of still communication because imagine 20 years ago Okay, I'm talking about like my 20 years ago, the technology was not the same. This what never is gonna happen. Never, never, ever, ever. To talk in the phone, to text, to send a picture. No, so 20 years ago, or I don't know, 20 years
Yeah.
ago, like the 20 years, like the phone there's a no picture. It was like that Nokia phone that it's like hard like to even to text, so I'm very gratitude for what we have now, because now I'm talking with you, so you in London, I am here in Quebec, so we can talk, we can have fun, we can laugh, we can motivate people, thank God we have a Zoom, there's a technology, so I'm very happy
Yes.
for that.
And did COVID-19 change how you foresee your career?
No, 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 because my career is not depend on the COVID. It depends on me. You cannot have COVID and I'm staying home lazy, not doing nothing. So my career is just gonna brr. So you know what I'm saying? So like my career, it's like I've been create like trainings. I've been create like new demos. I've been create like new friend like
Yes.
you. I've been create like new ideas for class.
Mm-hmm.
So the COVID, it doesn't stop you to continue grow. It depends. It's just like you need to find like how you want to grow. All right. I was talking to my master today. We talk about like what is the social media being kind of impact. We need to understand that now everything is about technology. It's about like scream. Like we hear boom, and you gotta be able like to switch. I give a personal class one-on-one, but I have my student that is like in Japan that I cannot take a class with me, but I can give it to him like on a Zoom class. You gotta be flexible. And I always say you gotta be chameleon, change color as you kind of get in a situation, So for me, COVID-19, have nothing to say. For sure, I want the life back. Yes, not just for me, for all the other people that kind of having a hard time.
Yeah. And now it is time to play our final Spill It segue number 3 called Just a Minute. I'm going to give you a topic, and your task is to talk about that topic for 1 full minute.
Wow. With my English, my Brazilian, my Portuguese, let's go.
Are you ready?
Woohoo! Let's go. I am.
Your topic is the flying trapeze. Go.
Oh, flying trapeze is amazing. It's an amazing sensation, Fly from one side to the other side, somebody catch you. It's like you feel like a superhero, So the feeling to kind of throw a trick and the person will catch you and you swing together and you come back. This is just like amazing. The connection of the body with the structure, because trapeze is a big structure, and your body have to be synchronized. It's a big pendulum, This is a trapeze, the pendulum, So and you have to go with them, So
good. You have completed 1 full minute. Okay, let's have fun and get to know more about you with some of Spill It's Just Curious questions.
Mm-hmm.
Who are your personal heroes?
My father, my mother, and my grandmother.
And why them?
They be an inspiration and an inspiration for me. It's hard. Life in Brazil is hard. And you have a 10 choice, 9 choice to the bad way, and 1 choice to the good way. And this choice here is very hard to get her. This one is very easy, but when you have enough fabulous parents that guide you for a good direction, you gotta be gratitude for life.
Yeah. And what was the turning point in your life?
Wow, listen, capoeira, it gives me everything that I have. It was because of capoeira that I am what I am. Okay, So I never have a regrets in life. Everything that I did, I choose to did. I take a chance. And I always say to the people, hey, you that watch now this podcast, take a chance. Don't be scared. You lose the nothing. It better try and then say, I try. And don't try. And other people try and be successful. Because that's how life it is. You got to try. Because if you don't try, your neighbor, he's going to try and he's be successful.
And that also reminds me of something my mom would always say to me, is she's like, always ask your questions, because if you don't, the answer is always going to be no.
Exactly. And it's perfect because you already got the no, right? The no is already there.
Yeah, exactly.
You get the yes, maybe this is a bonus. Yeah.
True. That's a really good thought. And what do you think your unique skill or skills are that has helped you become successful?
Consistency, dedication, discipline. That's the three things that I bring with me every single day. Relationship, family relationship, friend relationship, family, love, professional, training, personal. You got to have a consistency, dedication, discipline. If you don't have that, you're always gonna do like 50%. And if you do 50%, you're gonna receive 50%.
True.
In a life, you gotta give it like 100%. And you have to expect 100%, because that was your sweat, your hard work that you put every day. And it's a very, very, very important, people. Give you 100% every day as a human being. When I say a human being, it's like as a father, as a mother, as a brother, sister, as a trainer, a coach, a performer, as everything. But just give you 100%.
Always. And now, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
One.
The one massive duck?
Yeah.
I would agree, because at least if you do that, you can kind of face that one instead of trying to face 100 little mini horses.
Yeah, because that's the problem. Like sometimes you try to do everything, but in reality you do nothing. It's like here, you try to train this trick here, or you didn't finish this trick, and then you go to this trick here, and you do your muchacha here, but you do here. Hey, come on, you know what I'm saying? It's like one, how do you say, attacks, like one thing at a time.
Yes.
Always.
All right, and this one I'm excited for. Now, this one's a little complicated. It's a big question.
Let me
You're
see.
in a room with 3 light switches, each of which controls one of 3 light bulbs in the next room. You need to figure out which switch controls which light bulb.
Okay, so I'm in a room, and then I have 3 light switches.
Yes.
Like switches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the next room, there are 3 light bulbs. You need to figure out which switch connects to which light bulb.
You're gonna try all of them.
But now here's the catch. All of the lights are off to begin. You cannot see into one room from the other. So you can't see between rooms.
I can see in between the room.
Oh, yes. You can inspect the other room, so you can look all around the other room with the light bulbs only once. You're only looking at once. How can you determine which switch goes to which bulb?
Wow, this is good. This is good. Hold on, I'm trying. Hello. I love it. So, are they in order? Like the light was an order? They are in the ceiling? How they are?
Let's go with all 3 light switches are just in a row on a wall. They're not in order. They're just like right back here. There's 3 light switches, and you have no clue which one goes to which bulb in the other room.
I'm gonna need to ask somebody. I'm gonna need to ask somebody now. Like, hey, I'm alone in this room, or like I have somebody with me?
You're alone. Let's go with that. You're completely alone.
I'm alone. You know what? You gotta try. You gotta try all of them, you know, until you discover it. I think I'm gonna like try all of them, try turn it on, turn it out, and check which one.
But then you can't check that room. You can only check the room once.
Okay, so I can go in the room, come back, I can go in the room, check it out, and then I have to come back. I cannot go back in the room. I have to try.
Yeah, but you can't even see into the room.
Oh, okay. So listen, honestly, I will go with the switch in the middle. You know, I'm good with switch in the middle. You know, probably this one is gonna help me like to at least they're gonna light in some light, some ball. I don't know which one, but yeah. What was the answer? I'm curious now.
There's actually no correct answer, but what I would do is I would look at all the wiring that comes after the switches and I would just follow the wire of the one switch.
Oh, okay. So
And
I
just
got it now. I got it. So is those the one that I go with the okay? Okay, good. I should ask you. I should ask you like, they have a cable. I thought that, but I didn't ask. You know. So that's see, people. That's a was mistake. I didn't ask you. I should ask you. You
yeah,
know. I should ask you. So remember, like she say, you gotta always ask you.
yes.
I should ask you. No, good point. I love it. I love it.
What is the toughest decision you've had to make in the last few months?
The toughest decision that I have to make in the last months. Let me tell you the top. It was not that tough, but it was kind of a bit like sad in terms because I choose to close the martial art location. Okay, in order to not lose money because I know when I'm gonna restart fresh, but with experience. You know, back
Yeah.
10 years ago when I come to this country, which given a lot of opportunity, when I start, I have to learn every day something. During this 10 year, I closed my business. My business, I say my school. That was a tough decision to close the school because the school is so beautiful. Everything it was match. It was a martial arts school. You feel the energy, you feel the vibe. You know, everybody was happy. But any tough decision that you take in life leads you for a better decision or a better beginning. So that's how I think. It was hard. Like it was tough, like to see that I have to kind of give the key and say, oh, not my school anymore, which is okay. No problem.
Yeah.
No,
And what's
that's
your
what
best mistake?
my best mistake. Well, I'll tell you what is my best mistake. My best mistake, like in terms of with me, myself, it's like my best mistake is like never say no, always say yes. You know, it's so like deep this one because like this. The mistake was leaving a country and not be able to see my family. You know, being here, I have to concentration to focus to go high,
Yeah.
but the other side, I'm kind of start to get kind of a little bit like a distance of my family, not because I want, because I choose my career, and it was a mistake because at that time I lose my grandmother, which my grandmother was like somebody very. She was a symbol. She was like everything for me, and it was her that always guided me in a good direction. So to know that was my mistake to always push. I say, oh, I'm gonna see her next year because I was work and I was pushing my school. You know, I was pushed like Cirque du Soleil. I was really 100% dedication myself, and it was not about to be selfie. It was just like I need to do that in that moment.
Yeah.
You know,
Healthy selfishness.
but that was my mistake. Not see my grandmother for the last moment because I was like performance and work in Cirque du Soleil, and so
Yeah.
because I was there, I was focused, and now every time I say no, I'm gonna go see her next year, and then I never go, so.
And I feel like that's something that we've all been guilty of once or twice, is how it's, I'll do this tomorrow, and then you just say that every day, and then it never gets done. Thank you for feeling comfortable sharing that.
For sure. I think you gotta be true to yourself. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta. Not sometime, and most of the time you gotta be. People need to hear that it's not always good. They have struggles moments. They have sadness moments. They have hard moments in your life. But those three is gonna lead and make you be strong for the next phase.
Yeah.
So.
And what makes you feel inspired or like your best self?
Me, I'll tell you something very important about me is I'm always gonna be the first one to say yes, let's go, let's try, let's do it. I'm a very kind of optimist. I'm gonna go and do it, So I have no problem. You say to me, I say, Vita, I need you tomorrow, at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna do some. I'm gonna be there. Yes, let's go. If you're in a room with 20 people and you say, hey, I want to do this, blah, 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 blah. And what do you think? I say, yes, let's go. We try, because that's the life. Life is a tryout, so.
It really is, yes.
So I am, that's me. This optimism, it's something that is very kind of good about me,
And what advice would you give someone wanting to become part of Cirque du Soleil?
Advice, first of all, like I say previous, it's you gotta be consistent, and you gotta be a dedication, discipline in your training. If you wanna be a singer, you gotta train every day your voice. If you wanna be a dancer, you gotta listen music. You gotta understand the music. Everything, it's on a back, like martial art. Martial art, it's kick, it's punch, it's movements, right? You gotta be good in that. Stunts, it's you need to kind of acting, you need to reacting. You need to kind of understand distance. You need to kind of be able to fight. So all those things, every single modality, single dance, martial art, driver, receptionist, every single profession demand you and a specific training for that. And then if you want to enjoy Cirque du Soleil, the first thing you have to do, it's know what you're gonna show to them, what it can make you different, what can make you different than Perninha, what it can be different of you.
Yeah.
So you have to tell yourself, what can I make different, and go forward. Follow, go to website, registration yourself on a Cirque du Soleil casting. See what is the audition. Do the audition. So that's my advice. If you want to be part of Cirque du Soleil, you need to know what you can do different. Do the audition. Give you 100%.
Yeah.
Because everyone they're gonna be there, they're gonna give you their 100%. I tell you, 100%. They're gonna be hungry to be part of the casting.
Now it is time for our final question. If you
No, no, it's okay. Just kidding.
If you could step into my shoes, what would you have asked yourself that I didn't ask you today?
I would say how do you see yourself now, and what are you looking forward for your future? So I'm asking you, how do you see yourself now, and what are you looking for your future?
Now I was not expecting to answer questions today.
No problem. You don't need it. It's just you asking me it was the team about what you asking me.
Now, I'm going to have to think of this. Because that's actually something really big that I feel like I don't look at. I'm very in the now. I haven't been looking very into the future.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like that's something I should definitely start doing. All right. Well, thanks for bringing my attention to that.
For sure. I think it's important, like, you live the moment, but live the moment without goals. You stay in the moment. It's like, I will make a joke to my friends. Hey, if you wake up and you have no goals, go back to sleep. So it's very important. So you gotta understand, like, flex now. If you wake up, you have a proposition, you have something in your mind. All right, today I know I have to do this because tomorrow I have to be ready, right? So for example, today I have to make a few questions because tomorrow I'm gonna have an interview. So you prepare yourself today to be successful tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is very important. And people say, "Oh, I don't look that too far away." I don't ask you to look that too far away. I ask you to prepare yourself for that far away, because when you're gonna be there, if you skip those steps now, if you didn't do anything, you're not gonna be ready over there.
True.
It's one thing I am ready, always, always ready. I'm ready 100%. Sleep, wake up like in the air, in the floor. I always ready. Always. Always. Very important.
Well, that's all the time we have. But before we go, do you have any final words of wisdom you'd like to leave our audience with?
Yes, I do. I first of all want to say thank you very much for your support and say something very important, guys. Whatever go on in the world, remember the priority is be healthy, be alive, and be happy. Okay? So don't try to be anything than be alive, healthy, and happy. All right? So every single hard moment is gonna lead you to a beautiful moment. Okay? We only gonna learn through the hard moments.
Yeah.
Because in the funny times, nobody cares. We just have fun. But we don't learn anything. We just laugh. We learn how to laugh loud, to laugh like quiet, But when it's calm, the hard moments is when you kind of stop to yourself, you cry, you wake up and say, man, I need that. I need to do this. I need to make a change, So happy, healthy, alive.
And once we're off air, where can our viewers find you?
So I am in the social media, Instagram, Facebook. I am in Canada, present. I'm in Canada, in Montreal, so my social media is Perninha Capoeira. Welcome. It's open. You can come, enjoy my videos. You don't need to follow if you don't want, but you can enjoy my videos, because that's my show time for you all. Okay?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being ready to spill it with us, Vitor.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for letting me come here, spend a little time with you guys, and I really appreciate. I'm very happy to connect with you. And
this week's episode has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to end here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head on over to our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Like, share, and get involved. Until next time, stay determined, stay driven, and always be ready to spill it. Akaya, out.